Welcome back, everyone, to more BallyDung Wrestling's Naughty or Nice 3. I am Ron. Ravishing Ron is basically gone to the back. He's going to be, I guess, coming out to the ringside area after this next matchup. He was going to come out originally a little bit earlier, but I guess some things happened, and he was going to get ready, I guess, to go see Claire. And Claire was is doing something with that Cunny check challenge thing that she's doing. But this matchup is for another non-sanctioned championship. We just saw a matchup between HBK and Y2J. There's a little bit of controversy. I'm pretty sure that Y2J isn't too happy with Triple H or Hunter or Helmsley, whatever you want to call him, over what happened. But this matchup will be quite interesting as Dark Leader is putting that World Heavyweight title, that non-sanctioned belt that he won from Demento, on the line. And it'll be interesting to see how he does in this matchup because Dark Leader, he's had quite a good year for BallyDung Wrestling this year as he's won 2 championships. He was in the tag team title tournament as well. Came up a bit short in that, but he's rebounded from that loss, and he's actually been showing a lot of people that he's a threat to be forced to be reckoned with. And Dark Leader, he's also a former BallyDung champion. He's had other numerous victories, and we'll have to see how he does tonight here as he puts that unsanctioned world title on the line. And he's got quite the challenge ahead of him because the person that I've heard that he's going to be facing is no pushover. It's not some jobber or anything. It's a competitor that's very, very good and very accomplished, and some people claim that the competitor he's facing is one of the very best in the business, and some people claim that this competitor wasn't given a fair shot at times, but here he comes, Daniel Bryan, also known as Bryan Danielson, and yeah, he came in, he's been in the big leagues for a while, and he's really made a name for himself on the independent scene, but here he is tonight competing for this non-sanctioned World Heavyweight Championship. And he's had his issues in major promotions. He's been kicked out and brought back and all this other stuff. A lot of different stuff has happened there, though, but that's not what this is about tonight. This is about Daniel Bryan trying to go for the championship, trying to defeat the Dark Leader, and trying to win that non-sanctioned World Heavyweight title belt that Dark Leader currently has. And I'm not sure what Dark Leader did with the corporate championship that he won from McMahon, but I guess that's not a big issue right now, as basically this is not for that belt, as the referee is going to talk about the rules here. And I believe that this isn't a pinfall type matchup. I believe that, if I'm correct on the rules, this is an Inferno match. So here at Naughty or Nice 3, not only do competitors get big opportunities here in BallyDung Wrestling, but we also get to show, the fans get to see many, many different matches here. There was already a tables, ladders, and chairs match on the pre-show. There was a Hell in a Cell match with the Divas. Now this might be an Inferno match. We saw an Extreme Rules match for the Ultimate Championship. So many different matches and match types and opportunities. And this is a big event as the referee is showing off that title belt. And we'll have to see how this matchup goes for both these competitors as Dark Leader is getting ready, Daniel Bryan getting ready, and the referees light the fire. And the ring is now surrounded by a ring of fire. Actually, that's a song too, I think. I think some singer sang a song about the Ring of Fire. Maybe he was thinking about a matchup like this. Maybe it was foreshadowing of what would happen in wrestling. I don't know. But nonetheless, looks like Daniel Bryan is trying to go for a submission, but there are no submissions in this matchup. Maybe he forgot about that as he continues to wrench back, and I think maybe he was trying to choke out the Dark Leader, but the way to win this matchup is to send your opponent into those flames. But Daniel Bryan, this is not his environment, as he is now trying again to choke out Dark Leader. But, I mean, he's trying to maybe get him to tap out, but Dark Leader tapping, but that doesn't count. A tap out doesn't count. A submission doesn't count. Daniel Bryan trying to get the fans behind him chanting, yes, yes, yes. And that's his signature catchphrase, as now he's got the yes lock locked in, but there are no submissions. And again, Dark Leader tapping out, but that doesn't mean anything. A tap out, a submission, doesn't mean a thing in this kind of a matchup. So if this were a normal one-on-one match and not an Inferno match, perhaps Dark Leader wouldn't tap out, or maybe he would have tapped out and lost the belt. But nonetheless, Daniel Bryan is really trying to show his skills, but oh no, a choke slam by Dark Leader, and now Dark Leader wants to try to finish this matchup off as he picks up Daniel Bryan and choke slams him again as those flames are just shooting up in this matchup. The fans better be careful of their signs to not catch fire to the arena. I mean, that would be a tragic turn of events if the fans were to get burned or something in this matchup. But nonetheless, Dark Leader has now turned this matchup around completely. Daniel Bryan is in a lot of trouble here as he's been taken down, and now he's pushed up against the ropes as Dark Leader is trying to push Daniel Bryan into the fire. Daniel Bryan trying to hold on to the ropes for dear life. He doesn't want to get burned here, but Dark Leader is a very... I think, yes, he did. He set him on fire. Dark Leader sends Daniel Bryan into the fire, and Dark Leader picks up the big victory here at Naughty or Nice 3. The American Dragon, Daniel Bryan, whatever you want to call him, he had a good opportunity, but Dark Leader was just too much in his own environment, and Daniel Bryan is still, I guess, in some pain from going to the fire. But Dark Leader picks up the victory, and he'll celebrate as some stagehands are trying to extinguish Daniel Bryan. And nonetheless, though, Dark Leader picks up the victory, and he's going to celebrate. But Daniel Bryan's got to be devastated. But Dark Leader is still in the ring celebrating as that fire is just shooting up into the sky. Congratulations to Dark Leader on retaining that championship.